Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nerdcast. It is Devin, broadcasting as live, always live from an undisclosed location in the center of Texas on a, I guess, action-packed kind of Tuesday evening. How's everybody doing out there? Oh man, I woke up to the news that the guy I was advocating for, Tim Walz, was named by Kamala Harris as his vice presidential running mate, which, man, I don't know. I'm not used to it. This is twice now. This is twice now that I've actually wanted something from the Democrats and they actually did the thing. I don't know how that makes me feel. I've got conflicting emotions about that, honestly. But it's a good thing. It is undeniably a really good thing. Walz is a fantastic candidate. So I've been dialed in on that all day. Bianca just posted something in the Discord right before I went live. That oh boy, this yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and watch this before I get into the game, just because I'm curious about the takes.
This is my final straw. My final straw in capitalism. So the printer that I bought with money and the paper that I supply with it that costs money, the ink that I supply it with costs money, and the house that I have to plug it into, the Wi-Fi that I use to connect it to, the phone that I use to print said things to, that all cost money. I can't use the printer unless I have a subscription to it. You have to have a subscription to said printer to use the printer that I already bought with money.
I'm not surprised with that, but what printer?
I know life is just a bunch of subscriptions. At this point, we subscribe to the air that we breathe. But a printer? $5 a month.
Oh, it's got to get worse.
$5 a month to print things that I already bought. The printer already bought. Printer paid for. Ink paid for. Paper paid for. Phone paid for. Wi-Fi paid for. Electricity paid for. Printer. Subscription. My last straw. This is it.
I don't know. I would have liked to have known what printer it actually is, but, you know, this is a real thing. This is coming. This is coming. Logitech has proposed this notion that in the future they will have a mouse that you will need to pay a subscription to use. Logitech's vision of a forever mouse isn't just a bad idea, it's predatory and a practice that is not only bad for consumers but doesn't even make sense as an actual product. Yeah, of course. I made a video about this going on in the EV space where this was a long time ago, where a lot of different features that would just normally be a part of your car's feature set will be locked behind a paywall, and you'll have to buy upgrade. You'll have to buy your upgrades. They'll be like DLC, but not even quite like DLC, because like you can buy DLC one time and then you'll have access to it. But they're talking about, like, you know, my Hyundai has a little button that I can switch from normal mode to sport mode, which allows me to I guess, you know, it changes how my the RPMs, because it's an automatic, it changes just exactly where the ceiling is before it hits the gear switch. So, and it revs it a lot faster too. I don't know what it does to do that, but if I hit it in sport mode, then it revs faster. It revs faster, reacts faster. And I think the steering changes too. I think the steering gets less fluid. It gets tighter, I guess. But then I press that button again and it goes into eco mode, which is what I always leave it on. It's always on eco mode, which is optimized for, you know, gas or your gas mileage. So it's less sporty, and obviously, but you get the most out of your gas mileage in that mode. And then I guess there's normal mode. The idea that these EVs would be like, you know, for that Hyundai, you would just be in normal mode. And then if you wanted to change it to sport mode, you'd have to purchase the sport mode subscription package that would be like $20, $30 a month in order to access sport mode in your car. And if you wanted to access eco mode, that would obviously be the more expensive package, because that would be the one that most people would want to use. That would be like, $80 a month. You pay $80 a month and you get to hit that button and change it to eco mode. But then the second you let that payment lapse, then your eco mode turns off and you don't have access to it anymore. So that's what a lot of EVs, and it's not just, your drive mode, but features from your entertainment console and other quality of life things that have made modern cars pretty awesome, to be fair. But a lot of that shit being locked behind subscription services. At some point there's gonna have to be some mechanism with which the subscription service model gets regulated at a high level, because this shit is just beyond the like, look, I'm using my mouse right now. Like, the idea that I would have to pay some motherfuckers $5 a month or whatever just so I could do this that I've been doing with a mouse since 1991 is outlandish, like criminal. I would even go so far as to say it's criminal. Like, that's criminal capitalism in my view. Here's what's going on. Recently, Logitech's new chief executive, Haneke, I don't know how to pronounce that name. I'm saying it in a Japanese manner. Haneke Faber spoke to The Verge's Decoder podcast, where Faber mentioned that she'd recently been shown an example of a, quote, forever mouse, which I've had this mouse here. I've had this since, 2006, 2007. I remember I bought a laptop. This was shortly after Justin and I and a few other people that we knew at Aspire left. They got laid off. I quit. And we started working at another company in town. But while we were doing that, we were also kind of making our own game on the sly. And I bought a laptop so I could, I didn't have one at that time. I never had one, but this is my first laptop I bought. Some kind of Toshiba one. Pretty big, it was like 17-inch screen. And I was using that to do like a lot of graphic design stuff on it, because I was also using it for my college classes. And I bought this mouse for that. I bought this mouse for that laptop in 2007, and I still use it, and it's still awesome. It's an optical mouse. It's a optical laser mouse, and it's pretty rad. I could change the sensitivity, but I never do. I think it works pretty well with how I use it. Both just normal OS document browsing shit, but also when I'm playing a game, works great. And I've had it since 2007. So like, this to me, this is the forever mouse. This is a solid forever. This is Logitech. Yeah, this is a Logitech mouse. So this is a solid forever mouse. This is all I've ever needed. But they would probably look at me as the chief reason why they would want to do this, because they used to make an amazing product that clearly lasts for a while. And I bought it one time, and now they don't get money from me anymore. So they've got to find a way to eke out as much money from me as possible. Although I do buy other stuff. In fact, that camera right there is a Logitech camera. I've got an Elgato face cam over here too, but I actually like the Logitech a little bit more than the face cam. And I bought that. I bought several of those, to be honest. I gave one to Nocti. The other one is on my downstairs computer, whenever you see me stream from downstairs. And I'm sure I have other Logitech stuff around here. Like, I spend money at Logitech, but it's not enough. So they don't just want me to buy this mouse in 2007 and constantly use it. They want me to buy it in 2007 and pay $5 a month. Like, how does that break down even? Let me see. I wonder how that even breaks down. Let's say, so 2007, 17 years? Has it really been? Oh my God. Has it really been 17 years? Since 2007? Oh, Jesus. I just made myself feel Incredibly old. Yo, Lynn Ratman, how you doing? How's it going? It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. I hope you're having a pretty good night yourself. Oh, 17 years. Okay, 12 times 17. 204. So that's, if it was $5 a month, I would have paid them $1,020 just for using this mouse. In addition to what I think it was $40 when I bought it. Which is pretty fucking crazy. And I wonder, it's probably, I imagine that their idea is that it wouldn't just be for the mouse. I imagine that their idea is it would be everything Logitech based. So if this does come to pass, then I would stop being able to use, I would no longer have the ability to use my camera there without logging into the Logitech service for it. And then, you know, in order to log into the Logitech service, I'd have to pay $5 a month. But then once I pay that $5 a month, I could use my camera again, and then my mouse will work again. And you know, one of my gaming controllers, I don't have any Logitech gaming controllers, but if I had one, then one of those would work again, is what I'm imagining they're thinking. The idea, she says, would you buy a well-made mouse, already did that, with great software and services that you'd constantly update and never throw away. I hate this world so much. I've never updated anything with respects to this mouse. This was plug and play. I bought it, I plugged it in, and then it just fucking works. And it has worked brilliantly ever since. So, like, why would I need to do that with a mouse? Sounds great, but the other shoe dropped. The business model obviously is the challenge there. So then software is even more important when you think about it. Can you come up with a service model? You know where the conversation went next. So you pay a subscription for software updates to your mouse. The Verge's Nilay Patel said. Yeah, and you never have to worry about it again. I don't think there's a whole lot of people worrying about updating their mouse software. Again, I bought this in 2007 and it works brilliantly. It works brilliantly. And honestly, if I had to keep updating the software for this thing, I guarantee you it would stop working brilliantly. Like it would be pretty shitty at some point. There'd be a software update the way that there always is that just breaks perfectly functional, you know, functionality. So I guess we have that to look forward to coming down the pipe. That was a random rant. Just a random tangent, but it's just one of those things where it's like, man, there are just no rules anymore for how corporations with an outsized amount of influence in particular parts of an industry can just really fuck you over. There are just no rules. They can just do whatever they want, so long as they can corner the market. Like, I wonder how many, I don't know, I guess I never looked it up. I could look it up at some other point in time, but I just wonder how many other of their competitors Logitech has swallowed up over time. Because, I guess there are other mouse developers out there. Razer, I think, is one. I see him every now and then. Of course, Amazon Basics, although it's not really something you want to, play an FPS with or anything. But I have to imagine that there used to be competitors that no longer exist because they were acquired by Logitech, which is this is the sort of thing that gives them the leeway to make these kinds of decisions, because they don't have any opposition in the marketplace. No real opposition, at least. Alright, it's been a while since I played this game, so I'm curious about what changes have gone on. There's been a lot of updates. This dude, for being a guy that works on it by himself, he does a lot of updates. Oh, my Duolingo is warning me. Hold on a second. All right. My Duolingo is telling me that my 28-day streak is about to end, so before that, I need to do my Duolingo lesson real quick so that I can keep my streak alive. I guess this has also been kind of like this has kind of been like this is an unofficial way that I've been keeping track of how long it's been since I came back from Japan because oh, they want me to do hiragana lessons. I'll go back to that a little later. Let me just go ahead and skip ahead. All right, what is this one? Personalized practice. Really? I'm back to Ocha Mizu? Oh, hold on a second. Am I really back to Ocha Mizu? Oh boy. Lol, it's gonna get you. I used Lingo Deer. That crap was another level, but I learned to say I'm American and Japanese. Oh, nice. Welcome back to the stream, Bianca. It's been a while since you've been in here. How you been? I don't know if you saw, but I watched what you posted in the Discord. I watched that TikTok and reacted to it just now, right before I turned this game on, actually. I'm an American. I know ego is English. I can't remember what American is. Gohan, ocha. Gohan to sushi kudasai. I don't know why it's giving me these basic ass lessons. Sushi and green tea, please. Sushi to ocha kudasai. I'm mostly tired all the time. No, I sympathize with that. I'm surprised I'm as awake. Oh shit, what? I'm surprised I'm as awake as I am right now, to be honest. Watashi wa Amerikajin desu. Yes. Well, I don't know if you put des at the end of it or not. I would assume so. Although I guess watashi wa is your declarative. For Lingo Deer, they force you to remember the kanji. I haven't gotten to kanji in this yet. I don't know if this will make you memorize kanji, but that's brutal. Kanji is always, although I guess if you once you get good at recognizing kanji, from what I've heard, it makes it easier to like learn how to read Chinese as well, because I guess Chinese characters and kanji are pretty related. It's rice and green tea. It was my second or third lesson. I was so scared. Lol. Why scared? You should try. What is? I have an app on my phone. I forget what it is. But it's basically it lets you. It lets you have conversations through your microphone with an AI. So I just have like conversations in Japanese with an AI. It's kind of neat. It's green tea. We'll try this. Green tea and rice. I don't know why they want me to know about green tea and rice so much. Like, I didn't need to do that lesson. Well, I kept my streak alive. I'm on a 29-day streak now. So that's it for now. I'll go back to the bloodline. I just didn't want my 28-day streak to die. All right. Oh, I awake in the desert after a long slumber. I can't remember what the hell I was doing, but it was like my second or third lesson. Oh, I read that. Because it hit me out of nowhere and I didn't pay attention. I was like, wait, I have to remember. You should, wait, let me see what the name of this app is. You should get it though. Like nothing will, Lango Talk. It's called Lango Talk. Nothing will intimidate you as much as Lango Talk, but from what I understand so far, it's a pretty good way to like just practice conversational Japanese. I would actually like to get Lauren back on the stream and just do Japanese lessons on the stream. I would like for her to interact with Lango Talk because I want to know how accurate. I mean, it's AI, so there's no telling how inaccurate it is. I want to get her take on how accurate Lango Talk is as a conversational AI tool. If only you could label the save data. Lango Talk or Lingo Talk? Lango, like language. I wonder if I can access it on my desktop. I've only ever used it on my phone, but I think maybe. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, this is who I've been having conversations with off and on, Yuki. Yeah, I've been having, this is like our whole conversation string here. So like he says something and it's voiced out, and then like before I click on any hint or anything, I try to translate it in my head, and then I try to respond as best as I can. But whenever I'm stumped, you can just always like click on it and it'll tell you what that is. Well, I just clicked on sore, so there's that. But I can click on this too, it'll just translate the whole sentence. That's good. Drift is so cool. What other anime do you like? I guess I said I liked Initial D. Yeah, I must have said I liked Initial D then. Oh no, I was just trying to see what I actually said. Your sentence is correct, but adding desu makes it more polite. I like Berserk. I thought I did add desu. It says it right here. I don't know why it's giving me that note.
Berserk だね。それも素晴らしいよ。黒い剣士、ガッツがかっこいいよね。
Well, he said guts is cool. I got that at the end.
ベルセルクだね。それも素晴らしいよ。黒い剣士、ガッツがかっこいいよね。
So Dane I know is like a more or a less formal version of Des. So he's like Berserk. He's excited that I said that.
ベルセルクだね。それも素晴らしいよ。黒い剣士、ガッツがかっこいいよね。
Sore no subarashi, which I think is, what is subarashi? Wonderful. Oh wait, that's Motoharu. I didn't hear him say Motoharu.
ベルセルクだね。それも素晴らしいよ。黒い剣士、ガッツがかっこいいよね。
I guess he says it pretty quickly. Says it pretty quickly, I guess. I wish I could slow it down. That's one thing. That's one feature I wish that it had here, is the ability to just kind of slow down. But it's teaching you conversational Japanese in the most natural way that you can. So it's cool though. It's neat. I actually do like it. Like every now and then I'll crack this open. Once I'm feeling myself, once I have a good Duolingo lesson under my belt, I'm like, yeah, I could do this. I crack this thing open, and then I get a couple in, but then like he'll say something like this, and then I'm like, oh shit, I have no idea how to respond. I was like, I need to look up a word here, look up a word there.
ベルセルクだね。それも素晴らしいよ。黒い剣士、 ガッツがかっこいいよね。
Kuroi. What's Kuroi? Oh, Black Swordsman. So Kenshi must be Swordsman then. Yeah, okay. See? Context clues. Context clues could actually help you learn a thing. I had no idea Kenshi was Swordsman, but as soon as he said black, and you were talking about Berserk, it clicked.
ベルセルクだね。それも素晴らしいよ。黒い剣士、ガッツがかっこいいよね。
The Black Swordsman. Guts is cool. Berserk, that's great too. The Black Swordsman. Guts is so cool. Yeah, I recommend using this tool too. This is pretty neat. It's pretty neat. I actually like it. It's like one of the few instances of AI that I think is actually pretty cool. Like very useful, very helpful. So give it out. Give it a check. Check it out. The Black Swordsman is cool. Dang it, you said it while I was typing it. Well, you know what? Maybe one day you can come on the stream and we'll have like a Japanese lesson. We could take turns having conversations with Yuki about, I guess, anime. What am I doing in this game? Kill Bands of the Fallen Star, so that still probably isn't available. Find 4 fragments of I Hear. You know what? Like, speak to the Sultan in Karak. I thought I did that already. What am I hearing? Oh, okay. Undead Horde. Oh, okay, this is new. They used to not have these little icons above them. But at least now it tells you what exactly is coming at you. Let's see if I can remember how to... I think this is my Thor axe. Whoa, he jumped at me. What the fuck? Oh no, they took away the Thor power?
Where are you going? Wait, this isn't Morrowind.
Yo, what's up, Taco? How are you doing? Welcome back to the stream. This isn't Morrowind, but oh, got him. I wonder why they took... This is... I am using the right weapon, aren't I? Club of Burt. Yeah, it says enchantment electricity. Oh, I have to block. There we go. That's what I was doing wrong. And then I guess I have to... There we go. And I ragdoll to turn it off. But this guy's got to be pretty fragile if blood splatters out of him like that. Just from, like, dropping to the ground. I'm doing pretty good. Just finished up some time in the sauna not too long ago. Nice. My parents bought like one of those cheap little portable saunas off of Amazon. It's like almost, it's not inflatable, but it kind of looks like one. It looks like it's inflatable. They swear up and down by it though. I've been thinking about grabbing one for myself. A little pop-up sauna. Did I kill them all? I didn't hear the little victory music. Is that a guy? Doesn't look like it. Looks like a cactus now. It was nice. We built ours. Well, my parents certainly aren't going to do that. You also probably, I don't know, do you have to deal with HOAs where you're at? Oh, I think that's him over there. Somebody just didn't let him in on the ambush. It's a hybrid of electric and wood burning. HOA, no. Oh, there's a whole lot of dudes over here. Well, you're fortunate then, though, because there's a lot of stuff that I want to do to my house that I have to get HOA approval for. It's kind of annoying, to be honest. What was that? Oh, goblin mace. There we go. I live in the middle of nowhere and have kook acreage. Oh, enough acreage that I don't see anyone that's isn't supposed to be here. Well, damn. Okay, so you're just out in the nowhere lands. Just pretty cool if that's, you know, how you like to do it. Hello, it is me. Oh shit, what is this? Oh, roaming bandits, but I guess they didn't see me. I'll deal with you if you want. Let's go. Hello, it is me, and I feel less freaked out over the political landscape now. Ooh. Hold on. Don't get me wrong. I don't like Harris, and I want these blatant war crimes we keep taking part in to end. But seeing us avoid the worst case scenario that was Shapiro made it hurt a little less. Yo, what's up, Toaster? Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, I mean, I gotta tell you, I've been getting messages from people all day, like, you know, people who aren't nearly as politically dialed in as like I am. I don't mean to say that as in like any kind of condescending way or any way that makes me, you know, seem like I'm superior because I pay attention or whatever stupid shit like that. I just mean that, you know, I don't have conversations about politics with them. But I've been getting texts and stuff where they're like, oh, Tim Waltz, this is, like, I feel hopeful now. Like, multiple people have said that to me. Like, I feel hopeful. Which, you know, good. Good. You know, because that hope gets people re-engaged, and the engagement is what's necessary. Like, oh shit, what the fuck? Oh, he's blocking me. Oh, this guy knows his shit. All right, well, how do you like this? Block this. How is he gonna have like the clarity of mind to block after me bludgeoning him in the head with a lightning enchanted axe like that? What a weird typo. Waltz is fine. I like Tim Waltz. Like, I was introduced to him about a year or so ago, and I've been a pretty big fan since. I never thought for a million years that he would be like, you know, a nominee of any sort, because he just didn't seem like he would have that kind of ambition. But as soon as his name was, you know, bantied about as like a potential running mate, I was like, okay, that's my guy. Like, that's who I want it to be. Like, the usual cast of characters that were being tossed about, like Gretchen Whitmer, Gavin Newsom, Roy Cooper, those guys all bailed pretty early on. So when it became, you know, JB Pritzker, who I was which button is it? And I was about JB Pritzker as a potential presidential nominee back when the idea seemed like it was going to be a blitz primary and a contested convention, which I was against. I didn't want to do that in general because, you know, that's just unnecessary amounts of chaos and disorder in a truncated election cycle for, you know, whoever ends up getting the nod. So I'm glad they avoided that. But absent, you know, Pritzker at the top, you know, I would have, and I thought at the time I would be okay with Harris if I knew that, you know, she would, you know, be more progressive, lean more progressive towards her policies and her positions, which, you know, you can never get a good gauge of that during the primary process anyways, especially during the general election when Democrats are, you know, normally pivoting towards the center. But I think that picking Waltz is a pretty good indication of, well, one, she recognizes a weakness of hers, which is that she is a, not quite so charismatic centrist. So, you know, she got somebody who is an incredible communicator, has a lot of natural charisma, and can really get people excited. But also, you know, she's been wishy-washy on the kinds of policies that the Democratic base gets excited about. So she got a guy that actually implemented a lot of what the Democratic base gets excited about. So yeah, people are excited. I'm happy about that. Shapiro was the worst case. Between him and Mark Kelly, yeah. And Shapiro probably was the worst case because he just has so much other shady shit that would have been red meat for opposition research. And it was funny because, like, I was watching some clips from Fox News covering, the fuck? Really? You came all the way up here? I was watching some clips from Fox News when they were covering the rally in Philly. And they were so hurt. They were so butthurt over the fact that they didn't pick Shapiro. Because they had their lines of attack. You know, they had their lines of attack already. You know, they wanted to... And it's pretty funny because, like, it was I don't know what show it was, but it was like, you know, that Judge Jeanine woman and Greg Gutfield. And Judge Jeanine was, like, obviously trying to do the disingenuous bullshit of, like, you know, oh, the Democrats really screwed up by not picking Shapiro. And she was, like, trying to juice up Shapiro like he was some kind of great candidate when, you know they don't support any of those dudes. So when you hear the Republican juicing up a Democrat, know that something suspicious is going on there. But while she was trying to juice up Shapiro, Greg Gutfield was, like, starting to bring up the fact that, you know, he may have covered up a homicide. And she was trying to stop him from mentioning that because they want the narrative going forward to be that Democrats don't like Jewish people. That's why Shapiro wasn't picked, because Democrats don't like Jews. You know, and as ridiculous as that is, like, multiple conservatives have been repeating that lately. But you undermine that message when you start reminding people or informing people that, no, he may have covered up a homicide. In addition to the sexual assaults, he definitely covered up. You know, there was like enough skeletons there. She was trying to keep him from like going down that route, but he was just way too fucking thirsty to talk about that. So she ended up being forced to talk about it because Gutfeld wouldn't let it go. And it's like, yeah, you know, that's a pretty good reason to not pick a dude, you know, if you're already on uncertain terrain. He's a lot younger than I thought he was. Yeah, that's the funny thing is like Waltz looks like the middle child between Bernie Sanders and Joe Biden. Like Biden's the older brother and Waltz is the middle child and Bernie is like the younger guy, even though I think Bernie is older than Biden, maybe. But both Bernie and Biden are 20 years older than Waltz. Which is pretty fucking crazy. Like, he looks like he's the same age as, like, 80-year-olds. As a 60-year-old. Like, if there was any kind of, like, glaring negative to Waltz, it would be that he looks, you know, in a political climate where old age is more and more of a negative, he looks pretty damn old. But he's not. He's the same age as Kamala Harris. So, you know, I guess a little bit more evidence about black don't crack, I guess. If Donald Trump doesn't believe that Kamala Harris is a black person, then there's some evidence right there, because she's the same age as Waltz and certainly doesn't look it. 20 years younger than our previous candidates, yeah. I mean, for a jovial guy, he must have had a hard life. But, you know, I'm not a farmer. I don't live out in rural America. Maybe that shit wears down on you. I thought it was going to be 40s. Oof, I didn't even know it was running. Every time someone says Shapiro, I think of Ben Shapiro, and I can't think who's worse. Oh, boy. Yeah. Ben Shapiro. Oh, it's not Ben Shapiro? No, it's Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro. Elect the Turkish sharpshooter as vice president. He reminds me of my uncle. I think that dude reminds people of everyone's uncle. That guy is living in a moment right now. Although, I feel like there was something, I forget what it is, but there was something about him that came out that, like, people wanted to cancel him over. I can't remember what it was. I wasn't really paying attention. I don't really care. People just can't enjoy him. People just can't enjoy a meme anymore. I mean, he's a Turkish military police officer who has, you know, placed in the Olympics for shooting multiple times. I'm pretty sure he's got some pretty grisly skeletons in his closet. I heard he's apparently a war criminal. I mean, I don't recall. I mean, I feel like I would have remembered the war criminal thing. That's definitely not what I heard. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised again, but I don't think that's what I heard. Black don't crack and Asian don't raisin, because Kamala is also Asian. Yes, that's true. That's true. So she's got to look in her 30s when she's well into her 70s. You know, if the job of the president doesn't age you. That's the thing. Like, if you're even a halfway decent person, like a halfway decent human being, then being the president will age you like crazy. Which tells you everything you need to know about Donald Trump, because he looks the same now as he did before he became president. And that was, you know, he hasn't been president for 4 years. So, you know, no stress aging going on there. Obama left the White House looking like he'd been there for like 30 years. Same with W. Same with Joe Biden. Honestly, like, you watch some of those videos of Biden in 2020, and yeah, he sounds like he's on the decline, but he doesn't look it to the degree that he did, you know, towards the end there. Like, you get him on stage in front of a camera now, and he looks like he wandered out of, like, the nursing home. Like, someone's gonna cinch up his robe and get him back into his bedroom. But, you know, only a few years ago, he looked old, sure, and sounded old, but he at least seemed like he was capable of walking on his own, not having to be guided everywhere. Oh, I exploded him. I didn't understand the sources they put out, so I gave up. What do you mean? I don't understand that. Trump has to pick a new VP candidate, and he needs to debate Harris or he'll fumble. I continue to believe that he's waiting until after the Democratic convention to, you know, either have J.D. Vance gracefully withdraw or to, you know, publicly fire him and then replace him with, like, Doug Burgum. I think that's gonna happen probably the day after the Democratic convention. Because he's gonna wanna, it's his last opportunity to, like, make a big splash, to take the headlines away from the Democrats, because they've had the headlines for some time now, and only in, like, positive ways. Like, it's his last opportunity to do something, you know, meaningful, and it'll get rid of a weakness, potentially replace it with a strength. So I feel like that's what's gonna end up happening. Obama's presidency aged him a bit, mainly his hair. It aged him in his face a bit too. Their explanation for the war crimes. I understood none of it. Oh, okay. I gotta say though, it's been pretty interesting watching. Like, a lot has happened in the past, like, month, maybe a little over a month. It's been too much. Like, it went from being the most boring campaign cycle in my lifetime, like the most uninteresting and the most disengaging one I've ever seen, to being like the most insane and unpredictable and just, you know, so much going on, like just too much almost for just a 1 month time span. But like people, you know, give people their credit. Like, people adapted really quickly. People adapted to it all really quickly. Like, I always hate the excuse of, like, you know, things going too fast. Like, there's too much change. Like, whenever you try to propose, like, some big initiative, you know, and it's like, well, we can't go that fast. Like, it's too much fast. It's too much fast. It's too fast. It's too much change. You know, people won't like that. It needs to be slow. It needs to be blah, 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 all that shit. You know, which is just an excuse not to do something. But, like, this past month is proof positive that, you know, the American people can handle speed. They can handle changes on a dime. I guess I killed all the bandits. I don't recall hearing the chime, but I'm also kind of gotten sucked into to mining here. Damn it. If Harris does win, it will be a revolutionary moment talked about for much longer than we're around, regardless if she's actually a good candidate or not. The title she'll hold will be important, and she can do that, and she can do that title some justice. Yeah, I mean, it'll you know, obviously be historic for a variety of reasons, but I don't know. Like it's a weird time we're living in right now, where I think there would be a lot of, you know, there'd be a lot of celebration for, you know, first black president, first Asian American president, all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, I feel like a lot of people are just, you know, they're kind of, I don't want to say they're over the identity angle, but they're just ready to, like, see shit happen. Like, they're fine with first this and first that, but, like, they want to see shit happen. Looks like, nope, there's some over in the distance over there. But regardless of that, yeah, this campaign cycle is fucking historic for a variety of reasons. Like, you got that. It was already historic for the two nominees, the two prospective nominees, to have a debate before the convention was held, before either convention was held. Like, that's never happened before. And then obviously Joe Biden just being very terrible in that debate, and then everything that happened as a result of that, him bowing out. Like, that's happened before, but not like that though. Like, nobody forced Lyndon Johnson to not run. He made that decision on his own, you know, but like the entire Democratic apparatus came down on the sitting president and was like, get your ass out of this thing right now. And, you know, to his credit, he did it. He didn't have to do it, but he did it, you know. And then, like, all of the political intrigue from behind the scenes, all the palace intrigue of it, like, there's gonna be a book written about it at some point. And I can't wait to read it because, like, from the rumblings I've heard, it's pretty intense, and in a pleasing way to me, because it sounds like Joe Biden really fucked over Obama, which, you know, good. Obama has some of the worst political instincts imaginable. If he had gotten his way, this would all be a fucking terrible disaster. But fortunately, you know, the rumors of Obama and Biden not really getting along seem to be true. And it seems like maybe Kamala is carrying that fine tradition of telling Obama to shut the fuck up on. Because I know that Obama he didn't want Kamala to be the nominee. He wanted Mark Kelly. And when Bernie and AOC came out, like, supporting Biden, when all the other Democrats were calling for Biden to step down, she mentioned in, like, one of her Instagram lives, she was pretty vague about the specifics, but she mentioned that there were, you know, powerful interest in the Democratic Party, insiders and influencers who, you know, they wanted to go a certain way that would have been bad for progressives, you know, and that's the reason why they were angling for Biden to leave. And you saw a lot of it from, like, the donors, like Reed Hastings. He came out and was, like, talking about how Kamala needs to get rid of the FTC chair, Lena Khan, who's been doing nothing short of an amazing job in her role. But her role has been bringing a hammer down on corporations and antitrust and shit like that. So of course someone like Reed Hastings is gonna, I mean, that's basically like JP Morgan being like, we gotta do something about this Roosevelt, you know. You know. So the fact that, you know, they feel comfortable to be brazen about what they want, you know, ostensibly progressive party to do in terms of like reeling in their regulation of out of control corporate interest speaks to the rumors of, you know, there he is. I knew there was still a bandit around here. Hold on, bandit. I gotta mine this coal. Oh, he came around to me. Oh shit, I'm bouncing around all over the place. Where'd he go? Oh. Oh, I leveled up too. Cool. So yeah, like, she was warning us, AOC was warning us that, you know, there were powerful interests in the party that, you know, wanted to basically dismantle all the progressive gains that, you know, Joe Biden had made domestically. And the reason why the progressives were going in on Joe Biden is because they felt that those interests were going to win in the end. They thought that if Biden stepped down, then you would get your blitz primary and it would be messy and stupid. And at the end of the day, Mark Kelly would have come out as the nominee. And, you know, they would have embarked on their journey to, you know, dismantle the National Labor Relations Board and stop the union movement that's been going on for 4 years. Well, more than 4 years, really. You know, get rid of Lena Khan and stop the antitrust that's been going on. Yeah. But a big part of what put the brakes on that initiative was the fact that when Joe Biden resigned, or not resigned, when he bailed out of the race, he immediately endorsed Kamala, and then everybody piled on to supporting Kamala. And then the party insiders had no choice. Like, they had no choice but to support. And Nancy Pelosi, like, I'm totally pro Pelosi now. Like, all of the criticism and shit talking that I've done of Nancy Pelosi, like, I no longer recognize it. All of my past criticism of Nancy Pelosi is like the state of Palestine to, you know, American Congress people. Like, I don't recognize it. It doesn't exist. Like, she is good. She's good in my eyes now. She can do insider trading if she wants, but only her. She flexed her muscles like a fucking boss, and not only did she get Biden to step out, but, you know, she got the party to fall in line behind Kamala, which really fucked over those interests that wanted the party to be more corporate and tech bro oriented. But then she also was the one that went to bat for Tim Walz. She went to bat for Tim Walz. You know, the party wanted Shapiro or Mark Kelly. I'm sure the Obama faction wanted Mark Kelly, and the non-Obama faction wanted Shapiro. But, you know, Nancy Pelosi flexed her muscles once again and fucked all of those guys over. So now there's a pretty decent chance that Lena Khan will still remain as FTC chair, and that the National Labor Relations Board will still continue to be incredibly supportive of union efforts at Amazon and elsewhere. And, you know, that's great. That's nothing short of great. Like, I never would have imagined when Joe Biden stepped down from the race, I never would have imagined it would develop like this. This is like a fantasy land, you know, version of what I would want to have happen, basically. Like, if you asked me, how would you like this to unfold, Devin? I would have had to have been like, okay, I recognize none of this is what's going to happen, but, and then I would basically say what just happened, what all just actually happened. So I'm pretty excited about that. I definitely like the VP Harris has. We need younger people, more diverse candidates, but not specifically for diversity. Oh yeah, it's all about diversity of life experience, you know, and sometimes diversity of life experience is a natural part of diversity of like ethnicity and religion and all of that. I mean, that's the whole purpose of it, right? That's why I like public schools. One of the many reasons I like public schools. I'm getting tired of living in historical events. That's another thing is like, I want things to settle down for a bit. You know, I just want things to chill for a second. And I feel like we weren't quite able to get that with Biden because maybe, you know, senility and dementia kind of put a ceiling at, you know, the kind of levels of calm that we can expect in a world that, you know, wants to take advantage of an American president that might not be altogether there. You know, I think there may be something to that. You know, something to the brazen actions of Russia and Netanyahu. I hope we can put the clamps on that. I really don't want to live through even more historic events than we already have, even though we seem to be knocking on the door on some pretty cataclysmic ones. Here's the thing too, now Trump is the tired old man. I don't think him getting shot or JD Vance are doing him any good at all. That's the funny thing is Trump got shot and nobody fucking cared. If ever there was a sign that you're in trouble, it's you know, somebody tries to take your life on camera. You know, you have a admittedly pretty epic moment on camera and nobody cares. Like, that's just proof that Trump has a ceiling. He has a ceiling of support that he will never get past, and that ceiling is very likely just below, you know, 45% of the country, maybe 47% of the country. I did not know Obama was this dumb, but damn, that's kind of funny. Oh man, I have been shit talking Obama for his idiocy since his second administration, or his second term, really. Like, that's why the Obama wing of the party in particular, but a lot of other Democrats too, that's why they hate Bernie Sanders. Because Obama was trying to cut Social Security in his second term, and Bernie came out very strongly against it, and like was, you know, talking about he was the first and really the only one saying that no, I guess it must have been like the end. It must have been towards the end of his first term and going into his second term, because he was saying that that Obama needed to be primaried. He was saying that if Obama wants to cut Social Security, then he should be primaried, and Obama did not like that. You know, and he's always had a thing against Bernie for that. That's why he jumped out in 2020 and, you know, after Bernie won a couple of states, you know, put the thumb on the scale for Biden, even though he didn't want Biden running either. He convinced Biden not to run in 2016 and backed Hillary, which was, you know, one of Obama's biggest stupid ass mistakes. But when Biden was, you know, running, when Biden decided to run, he wasn't gonna not run in 2020. You know, he came out and put the thumb on the scale for Biden, because between those two dudes he doesn't like Bernie more. So, you know, I could go down a laundry list of reasons I don't like Obama, but his political idiocy is a huge part of it, because he had a great organizing campaign in his 2008 campaign team, not just his immediate team, but like the network of volunteers and you know, grassroots organizers on a state-by-state level that he could have maintained and used that to continue to build a deep bench of Democrats for Democrats across, you know, multiple states, at local levels, at the federal level, and just have this great organizing arm that can get the message out of the Obama administration policies, of, you know, candidates they support, movements and propositions they support, etc., and just really build on the tremendous amount of success he personally had in 2008. But he dismantled all of it. He dismantled every single bit of for the community organizer. He dismantled every single bit of community organizing, on top of letting Republicans get a W with their smear campaign against Acorn, which shut down after all that bullshit. And then what happens? You know, he loses the House in the midterm. He loses the House. He comes in with a majority, almost a super majority. For a second, he had a super majority for like maybe 2 months or so, where he had Senate. He had 60 seats in the Senate, and he had maintained control of the House. And he still didn't take advantage of it. He didn't take advantage of the majority or super majority that he had outside from the Affordable Care Act, which is a whole other can of worms to get into. But then, he squanders having that massive majority, gets wiped out in the midterms there, and then after he wins re-election, he gets wiped out in those midterms too. Like, he had no he hollowed out the Democratic Party. Like, he completely hollowed out the party. And, so many Republicans won statewide elections in so many states that it set things back a lot and really helped pave the groundwork for what we're dealing with today. Like, when I say Obama wiped out the Democratic Party, it isn't just that Democrats lost, it's that a lot of insane Tea Party people won. And the Tea Party is the foundation of MAGA. MAGA would not exist without the Tea Party. And Obama's incompetence is why those motherfuckers exist. So there's a lot of smoke I have for that dude. The level of destruction that his incompetence brought to this country. Hater to lover of Pelosi. Hey, if you show up at the end doing the right thing, then I'll give you your Darth Vader moment. Gonna get ready for bed. Night, everyone. Hey, you're probably long since gone, Bianca, since I've been yapping, but hope you had a good night. I saw that Jimmy Carter isn't doing good, but he's trying to hold out for the election. I mean, he's like 90. He's like a 94-year-old, twice cancer survivor, in a hospice care right now. I mean, if anyone's gonna hold on for like another month or so, it's gonna be him. But man, he's done enough in his post-presidency to make up for his lackluster presidency. So he needs to rest easy already. People not caring about the fact someone tried to kill Trump anymore is goddamn amazing to me. I think that's where it really hit me that he isn't as big as he used to be. No, but he was never that big. That's the thing. Like, that's not to downplay him. He's big for certain. He's got his fans and followers and all that. But him winning the presidency was always an anomaly that was more of an indictment on the Clinton campaign than it was any evidence that, Donald Trump was some amazing barn burner. He won the primary because, the Tea Party set the foundation. And the Republican Party leaned into the Tea Party people because it got them the majority in the House and Senate. That's guys like Ted Cruz. He was a Tea Party guy, and he fell in line to become an establishment Republican. But there's still plenty of psycho Tea Partiers like Louis Gohmert out there. They leaned on those guys, and then those guys started pulling the party towards the direction of Trump that the establishment Republicans didn't like, but they had no choice because they created a monster, and the monster was in control. So, that's what happened to their party, and it should have put them in a position of permanent minority status. But, the Democrats, being who they are, they fucked it up. And that's the real hopeful thing about what's been happening this past month. It's all signs that I've never seen before from the Democratic Party that seem to show that maybe the people in charge of at least, a few elements of the party have learned a lesson. They've learned a lesson, and they're like, okay, we're not going to do stupid shit anymore. We're actually going to do the rational, sensible thing. We're going to avoid a stupid, messy blitz primary. I don't know if you guys saw, I posted on Twitter weeks ago, which is now probably buried under 1,000 different tweets. It was a document that was proposing what the blitz primary would look like. And it was so dumb. Like, they wanted to have, like, debates that were hosted by, like, pop culture people, basically, like musicians. I know they wanted Taylor Swift to moderate a debate, but, like, in the document that was printed out, it was somebody else who I can't remember. And like they had themed nights where this is the night where we talk about community, and the host of the community night is, Charlemagne or something stupid like that. it was just obnoxious and dumb. And I feel like in years past, the Democrats definitely would have done that. And it would have been messy. It would have been stupid. It would have made them look like a party that had no real direct. It would have been chaotic too. But against all reason and odd, the Democrats didn't do that. And they did the sensible thing. Like, they took the person that had the most, name recognition, Kamala Harris, who is already in a position to take over a campaign she's already been a part of, the Biden-Harris campaign. You just knock that Biden off and add one below Harris, and voila, still has access, easy, readily available access to all the money they've already fundraised. Makes the most sense, and they did it. Like, they didn't listen to Obama or anybody else and try to get some other candidate that had no national name recognition on the top of the ticket. They just went straight for the easy one. There you go. Fit her in. And then that campaign subsequently also made the sensible decision of, do we want to go for the guy that is, a jolly, affable, lovable Midwestern guy? He's got roots in like military service. He's a football coach. He's so damn charming and charismatic, and he communicates like a normal person, and he's funny and all that sort of stuff. And his politics are great. He's done a lot of great things for the state that he represented as governor, or he led as governor. Or do you want to go for the guy who only has a year of governor experience, so not much to go off of policy-wise there? Although with the policies, he also supports like charter schools and school vouchers, which is a Republican policy. He juices up tax cuts for corporations, which is a Republican policy. He definitely covered up a sex scandal, and he possibly covered up like a crazy ass homicide where the murder victim was stabbed 20 times, including a few in the back of the head. Do we want to go with that guy? In years past, they would have chosen the murder guy because, he just looked like the kind of Democrat you would see in an Aaron Sorkin TV show. And if you hear him speak, he sounds like an Obama impersonator. Like, he seems like the perfect kind of person that the Democratic Party would have loved to have put out there. But they didn't make that choice. They actually, he would have been the Hillary Clinton choice over the Bernie Sanders choice. And this time, they went with, almost visually the Bernie Sanders choice. He kind of, like I said, he looks like Bernie and Biden's middle brother. So, it's interesting to see that they're making, like, the right decisions all of a sudden. And when you have the party that's making those right decisions going up against a party that, again, is like fielding Trump, backed by a bunch of psychos and weirdos and losers, like, it should never be like, oh man, this Trump is unbeatable and he's got this huge coalition, like he's this big thing. He never has been. Like, Democrats have just sucked. And now they might not suck anymore, so we might just blow the doors off of these dudes. People talked about it for like a week or two. Yeah, but they talked about it for a week or two, but like a lot of it was jokes and memes. A lot of it was like conspiracy theories about whether he staged it, to make it look like he got shot. Was it a bullet that hit his ear, or was it glass off of the what is the thing called? Oh man, the word slips my mind. Why does that word slip my mind? I just saw it.
Teleprompter.
Yes, teleprompter. Yeah, thank you, Taco. Yeah, was it a bullet that hit his ear? Was it glass off of the teleprompter? Or, like, that's what a lot of the conversation was. Like, the immediate conversation after it happened was, man, that picture is awesome. And a lot of Democrats were worried that was going to get him a victory and all of that kind of stuff. But, once people realized that normal people were just making fun of it, then a lot of that fear died off. My coworkers and I were talking about the shooting a lot, but only because of how fucked up it was that someone was able to get so close to kill a presidential candidate at all. And that's another part of what the conversation was like, How did he get there? Like, he was on top of a building that people saw him on, and they were pointing him out to like the local law, and the local law saw him up there, but like they didn't stop him. And then there was an argument about jurisdiction, and I guess like the Secret Service wasn't in charge of where that dude. I don't know. It was weird. It was weird and stupid, but that's a lot of what the conversation was about too, and rightfully so. By the way, like, I think the person in charge of the Secret Service ended up resigning, which I agree with. Like, if you can't even secure like a little farmhouse, then what are you doing? You can't convince me someone in Secret Service didn't want it to happen? Maybe. It's possible. It's always possible. I think he's 99. I think people are just tired. Would it help if I teleprompted you? I don't even know what that means. What's going on, Wisp? Welcome back to the stream. Where's this guy at? Oh, there he is. You were asking what the word was? Yeah, Taco beat you to it. Teleprompter. I forget why I need to talk to this guy. Evening. Yo, what's up, Vince? Welcome back to the stream. How you doing tonight? Do you bring news of the new Rolla Stone? I do, and other news. Very well, let me hear it. Explain findings. Even I can't remember what the findings were. The Sultan slumps back in his throne. An unforgiven cult? How have I never heard of this before? And the corpse of Ihir himself? I'm sorry, this is too much to take in at once. Clearly, it's got me on it. The Sultan ponders briefly, stroking his beard and shaking his head. With a shrug, he continues. It seems clear what our goal must be. Find and uproot this cult, the firstborn, as you tell me. Agreed. You mentioned that many of the cultists were from Lonlin. Perhaps it would be best to investigate there when you can. As I understand it, the kingdom of Lonland is currently experiencing a massive snowstorm, blocking all entry into the kingdom. Once the storm subsides, you should make your way there and see what you can find out. In the meantime, my great kingdom could still use your assistance. Please do what you can to inspire and help my people. These are trying times. You are a beacon of hope to my people. Understood. Basically, what that's saying is, this area of the map is still under development. So, once we unlock this area of the map, come back. Yeah, it even says right there, the firstborn will be added in next kingdom update. So this is a good opportunity for me to make my way back to my town and see if I can build it up. Damn, 30k channel points. See what I can do with them. I'll let you in on something, Vince. I'm concocting. I'm concocting something. I'm scheming. I'm learning things. I think I'm gonna do a VTuber stream. I don't know. Should I? Okay, here's the plan. I'm currently trying to make all the assets and trying to get it down correctly, but I'm gonna do a VTuber stream. I've got my avatar generally made. the idea is I'm gonna be, you know, a bartender. I'm gonna replace all my channel points with a menu of drinks, so you'll be able to spend your channel points to order a drink from the bar. I'm working on fancy animations. I've got Blender 3D. I'm learning how to make 3D pouring, liquid pouring visuals and shit. Like I'm doing the whole thing. And the idea is you'll be able to order a drink with channel points, and then I'll do some thing and then play an animation and give you the drink and whatnot. In addition to having more community games, there'll be some community games going on with it too. I'm figuring that stuff out, so I am on board with making more use of my channel points. Oh, exploded that person. Go, Gary. I don't know why I played that. I could clearly see there's another guy over here to kill. Get over here. Critical strike on Goblin Bonker's arm. Hey there, Devin. How's it going? Yo, what's up, Carlos? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. How's your evening treating you? Got a flurry of emotes from Taco here. I've got Suki and Galbi and me and a pretzel. Suki and a chicken, Galbi and a shrimp. Appropriate. Galbi does like shrimps. And I guess Suki does too, but Suki doesn't like... I have a bag full of dried up minnows, dehydrated minnows, and Galbi loves those things, but Suki not so much. I don't think Suki is quite as into the seafood as Galbi is. He didn't count because the game thought he was lame. Fair enough. I mean, those bandits with the swords. Those bandits with the swords are pretty adept at blocking, so that guy had no blocking ability whatsoever. So I guess the game is right. He was pretty lame. My evening has been fine, but I have to go to court tomorrow, which is not fine. Hopefully you're going for work and not for something personal. Does she like chicken? Suki, yes, she does like chicken. Like, I'll be sitting at the table with some chicken that I made, and, like, I'll be at my dinner table, and Suki will jump right up in the seat next to mine and just look at me. And usually Galbi will come down on the ground and look at me from there, and they just stare at me while I eat. And, like, every now and then I'll rip off a little piece of chicken, I'll give a little piece to them. Galbi will just sniff it and paw at it and then just walk away, but Suki will always eat it and then ask for more. So she definitely likes chicken. I haven't met many cats who don't like chicken or tuna. They both love tuna, but Galbi is not a big chicken person. Let's see what's going on with this caravan ambush. Wait, who's attacking me? Oh. Where's the other guy? There he is. Wait, where'd he go? There he is. He's camouflaged. I think there's another guy up here somewhere. I see you. No, wait, that's a rabbit. That's all of them? I have a phone interview in the morning for a data entry job that I'd kill for. Wish me luck. Hey, good luck, man. I hope that goes well. I'm not gonna put the caravan fire out. Where are the people who, like... I would have assumed that after killing those bandits, some people would have run out and been like, "Thank you, sir. Thank you, kind sir." I guess I'm thinking of Legacy of Kain. Help me, kind sir. Work from home life is so nice. I think I'm about to start going to the office a bit more. I found a boxing gym that I want to join that's close to my work office. So that joining that might necessitate my going into the office a little bit more. Which, you know, I hate the drive. I don't mind being in the office, but I just hate the drive to and from. It's not work from home, sadly, but that's fine. But it could give you avenues to get there. Oh god, you're bringing back memories. It's like you just sent me back to Nam. Wait, what? What's giving you the Nam memories? Yeah, it's slightly under 20 an hour for my area. It definitely would help me and my girlfriend get back on our feet. I hope that works out for you then. That's awesome. Lol, Kate is anything but kind in that game. They don't know that. They're all chained to walls. Help me, kind sir. Yo, what's going on here? Why is it so dark? How come the sun hasn't come out yet? I'm gonna turn my lantern on so I can see what I'm doing. I will help these valiant knights. Like, apparently I stumbled across some battle between the knights and or I guess these are mercenaries. In fact, I think it's the mercenary group that I joined. Is that it, guys? I still hear the battle music, so there's got to be somebody out. Oh, there they are. Come get some. Eat shit. Got him. Victus! Hopefully it'll smooth sailing then. Yeah, you gotta let me know how it goes, Vince. I anticipate doing a toast to your success. Oh no, I just let me highlight it. Just let me click on it and run there. Undead Horde. It's the second time I've seen these guys. Who's in the Undead Horde? It'll be tired English speaking skills dwindling. Now I get that. I woke up earlier than I wanted to today, and you know what? I'm gonna bring out my boys. I'm gonna bring out my boys on this one. I woke up a little earlier than I wanted to today, and then when I woke up, I saw the news of the VP pick, and I was like, oh shit. So then I got sucked into a Twitter wormhole, and then I've just been up since. So I'm getting a bit tired. Oh, there's a guy over there. Let's do a murder. Time to murder. Oh shit. Wait, I didn't want to do that. How many words could you type a minute, Vince? Like 15. JK, it's like 60 to 90, even though I'm not a traditional typer. That whole sentence without looking at the keyboard. I remember when I was a kid, we had computer classes in school where they were teaching you how to use like home row keys and stuff. And I just never did that. I never learned how to type using home row keys. And they made it seem like you will never get a job working in an office if you don't know how to type using home row keys. You have to type using home row keys, and you have to be able to type like, 120 words a minute or some shit. I was like, well, I guess I'm just not ever going to work in an office then, because I don't have that kind of finger coordination. Or at least I didn't at the time. But after years of hunting and pecking, I can hunt and peck at a pretty high level. Like, whenever I do try to use home row keys, I just end up fat fingering everything. I've got giant fingers, and they're not very dexterous, so I spend more time deleting typos than anything else. In fact, I remember, like, at my work, there was like a little, see if I can find it. No, I don't think this is it. Maybe it was this one. I can't remember if this was it or not. Like, we had this going around the office to test people's typing speed. I'm not a fast typer, but I can type. Let me see. I don't know. I've already spoken. I've spoken so much that I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to handle this as soon as I start. But I guess I'll try this off. I'll start this off right off the bat and see how well I go. I usually add an extra letter or forget a word more than anything. I can only type so well because I grew up into the AOL chat room every single day after school. Well, I mean, so did I. What's up, Arachnid? Welcome back to the stream. I hope you are having a good night. But yeah, I mean, I grew up in AOL chat rooms too. But I was hunting and pecking in those chat rooms. That's how I know Royal. Royal was also from the AOL chat room that I used to hang out with. I used to hang out in after school. And Lauren too. Lauren is also from that same AOL chat room that Royal and I used to hang out in after school. Me and my ex-wife talked via AIM all day via 2002. I hung on to AIM as long as I could. I was there till the very end. How about writing? It's funny, being as an artist, I have a horrible chicken scratch handwriting. Yeah, my handwriting is miserable. It's pretty uniquely awful. You got a link this so I can try? I have one friend I still talk to who I met in an AOL chat room in 1999. I mean, I have several that I still talk to from then. All right, let's see what I can do. Damn it. Oh, no. Damn it. You type with a speed of 38 words per minute. Yeah, I'm not fast. I'm not fast at all. But you know what? I don't have a job that requires me to type fast. I don't know what job there is that would require you to have to type fast. It's just, I guess, something that you can use to show off. No one's, as far as I know. I guess maybe, I don't know, data entry would require you to type fast. If you've got like a guy cracking the whip at you. But there are definitely times I've been faster than that though. I think that's about my normal. That's pretty much how I normally type. But I definitely have moments where I'm better, and I definitely have moments where I'm worse. So I was 55 that run. I mean, that's better than me. I tested out of my typing class the first week in college, so I got credit. I didn't have to take that course. Yeah, I didn't. Again, in school, I was just like, all right, whatever. I guess I'll just be a slow typer. I just didn't care. I didn't think it would matter, honestly. And I don't know. Maybe I just avoided. Maybe I just avoided the careers where it would, but so far it really hasn't. Yeah, I mean, and again, I'm hunting peck, so it is what it is. To be honest, I had a couple beers. Well, now you're just flexing, man. All right. You're trying to make this a rivalry. There's gonna be like a it's gonna be like a Chicago Bears Green Bay Packers rivalry over typing speed. You know, like I said, I woke up early. I'm tired. I've been dealing with some carpal tunnel in my hands. This data entry job is a tree trimming company. Can't imagine it be too stressful for the orders. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be anything super fucking crazy then. Are there any? While I'm here, I guess I can't cut that down. But there's some birches over there. I can probably get that one. I played sports in some of the AOL chats for years. Sports. So I had to type fast. I know no one has a clue what I'm talking about. No, I mean, I was in an anime chat room, so there was definitely nothing sports related going on in there. You should check out the typing game Crypt Masters on Steam. Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah, I've seen that. It's kind of like a typing of the dead, but like a dungeon crawler. I'm pretty sure it has a free demo on the page. I mean, you saw how I type. I mean, that's a kind of game that I'm probably not going to do super well in. I mostly said that because I'm actually going for a job where it might matter. I'm not trying to be a rival. It's too late. You said what you said. I took it to heart. I wonder if they have versus competitive typing games. They have like a type fighter instead of Street Fighter. You can only do damage by typing out certain words quickly. It is a very cool concept for a game. I guess I could swap my Bears for a Patriots. I also played Mario Teaches Typing when I was maybe a junior high or end of elementary school. A PC Mario game from Nintendo. They had a few of those. Back then. Like the edutainment games. Oh, there's another Lion's Mane battle. I totally just held down on the mouse because I thought it was going to make me do a strong attack like in Morrowind. Wait, the goblins are hanging out with the bandits? Since you want to block everything. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Oh, he realized. Oh, but I still got you. Alright, what else is on the agenda, boys? I didn't hear the music. There's still somebody out here because I didn't hear the music. They're moving in this direction, so I guess they're over here. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I see him. Oh, there's more of them. Multiple. That guy totally stole my kill. Lol, I just found Mario Teaches Typing. It's hosted online now for free as a Flash game. Oh, interesting. Officially, or did somebody just like make their own Flash version and Nintendo doesn't know about it? Because I imagine it would have to be Nintendo not knowing about it. They're famously litigious. Oh, there's an ogre den. The Flash version is the real game, but Nintendo didn't put up the site. Okay, so Nintendo just doesn't know about it. So I have a feeling if Nintendo did know about it, they'd probably start sending out the cease and desist. What are you getting all mad about? I like how I can grab him and like I'm clipping inside of his body. I guess I'm imagining at some point in the future they're gonna put like limits. Oh, he's in the ground. They're gonna put limits on who you could use that attack on. Oh, he fell on the earth. Oh shit. Oh, I'm falling through the world. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know how to get out of this one. Oh, okay. I could just hit overworld. All right. I guess that's a bail you out of a critical bug. That sucks because that ogre mine had a lot of resources in it. Oh, they whooped his... Oh, he's still alive. They knocked his ass back. Oh, there he is. Gonna cut down this tree on my way to deal with you. Hurry up, he's on his way! Okay, good. My guys intercepted him. Are people still playing Skull and Bones? What are these guys running over to? Oh, there's a goblin. These poor goblins were just out enjoying their day. It's a nice day out. It's a nice day to be in the meadow. They're probably picking flowers, having a picnic. And then we just rolled up on them and crushed them. Oh, what are they all running off over there for? I finished, so Hajime no Ippo, the first season is on Netflix. It's like 76 or 79 episodes. And I just finished watching it. But now, like, I need a new sports anime to watch. I need a new sports anime to watch. No Ippo is boxing? Yes, Hajime no Ippo is boxing. Like, I've heard about it for years, but have never bothered looking into it. But then when I saw it was on Netflix, I was like, you know what, I may as well give this a shot. And it was awesome. I loved it. It's great. It's definitely a product of the 90s, for certain. Korra is a sports anime. I watched some of it. It was okay. What sport is it about? Like, I watched some of Kuroku's basketball, and was it Ice Shield 21, I believe? Oh, I'm not. What? How am I not level 20? I've been chopping down trees like a madman. Legend of Korra. It's about a kind of made-up sport they play in the world. Oh. Wait, what? No, I didn't want to do that. I'm finding all kinds of bugs in this game. Yeah, Legend of Korra, Avatar. I wasn't a big fan. I love the original Avatar, The Last Airbender, but I wasn't a big fan of Legend of Korra. And the sport that they came up with for that world just wasn't super interesting to me. Captain Tsubaka is about soccer. I don't know, it's Tsubasa, right? Captain Tsubasa. I remember hearing about that many, many years ago. I've never seen it, but I've heard people like it. Oh, you just reminded me of something else. Major? I think Major is one. Yeah, Major. Major is about baseball. I remember a friend of mine used to be super into it. That's from 2004. You know what? Actually, I think I watched a couple of episodes of Major. Yeah. I think I recall it being okay. But obviously I didn't stick around for it. Slam Dunk. The Prince of Tennis is also one I've heard a lot about. The Prince of Tennis. Was it Ice Shield 21? Yes, Ice Shield 21 is a Japanese manga series written by Riichiro Inagaki and illustrated by Yusuke Murata. The series tells the story of Sena Kobayakawa, an introverted boy who joins an American football club as a secretary, but after being coerced by quarterback Yoichi Hiruma, becomes the team's running back wearing jersey number 21 and an eye shield to conceal his identity. Inagaki chose American football as a central subject of Ice Shield 21 after realizing that it fit perfectly with his idea for the series. I should watch this. I need to find... Okay, I'm going to watch Ice Shield 21 then. Oh, wait a second. I think, you know what? It makes sense. It would make sense for me to watch it because I think recently the Japanese national American football team beat the American one. No, this was definitely recent. Was this Pat McAfee? I don't want to get DMCA'd watching Pat McAfee, but yeah, national disaster. Japan beats Team USA, national team in football. I think I can watch this one probably.
Dutch Fork High School hands it off and hammered again.
Fumble, Dave.
Was there a fumble? And Japan gets a touchdown on it. They recover. So Keon
That's a big boy right there.
Touchdown.
That's a big old boy. So I guess I mean, you can't look like that on the offensive line. You got to be a defensive lineman to be like that. You know, offensive lineman has to have some kind of level of athleticism.
They recover.
Unless that guy is just like sneaky athletic.
So Keon Kenner fumbled on the play, the Pennington High School native, and things get from bad to worse here early. From the 16-yard line of America, they put it in the end zone. Touchdown, Japan. They're marching again. It's Tobias Linscott. He's got a major score.
Number 2 for the guy that they said was going to be their guy today. So I don't know what he was being fed earlier, what he had for breakfast for his coach to know that.
Probably a couple more coffees than you and I had for sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up, though.
Well, 1st and 10 for the 31, and Japan will go right up the gut, and they get first down and more. A lot of open field to work with. Down to
that is like Marshawn Lynch. That is like the Beast Run.
Japan,
their version of it.
Another one along the ground.
Well, and I must say, with bringing a blitz that aggressive, you are open to creases. And
from the 23 of Japan.
Like, at this point, it's the third quarter. 11 minutes left in the third, but Japan is already leading 27-7. So I don't know, but I don't know what's going on with the Japan team because I'm hearing some names that I don't want to assume. I don't want to make assumptions. But I'm hearing some names that don't necessarily sound like, names I would associate with Japanese players.
And Luna back to pass, has time, airs it out in the end zone.
Hey.
Touchdown! Red, white, and blue. Marvin Brown going downtown. Hauls one in for his second of the tournament.
And I don't know what happened.
There's a flag on the play here. Officials haven't signaled touchdown yet. There is a flag on the play. Mike Kelly's pointing to it.
Oh, they're going to call this one back?
Still no signal on it. First and 10 for the 21. America's got to put it in the end zone now, and they may. It looks like they will. Untouched, walking in. Touchdown, USA.
All right, well, they started to claw back. I mean, Jesus. It's 34 now, 34-13. And I understand that this isn't America's best players. Like, we're not even talking D3 teams here. Like, we're talking, like, junior college, like, couldn't even get into D3. These are players playing that would aspire to make it to, like, D3. But even still, like, American football, I guess I shouldn't say it's not a thing in Japan. I follow the X League every now and then. X League can be entertaining. X League is basically Japan's version of the NFL. It can be entertaining from time to time, but I would always assume that, like, even junior college players in America would at least have, like, size in the good way over Japanese players. But I guess, they found a way to maneuver around that. Kinnikuman is a classic as well. Love pro wrestling anime and manga. I've heard of that one, but never seen it. Speaking of baseball, my White Sox ended their losing streak tonight. Only reached 21. God damn. That's a brutal losing streak. Although in baseball, 21 games is like a fourth of the season. I'm going to write that down. Sounds like I need to, sounds good. Need to expose myself to more anime. Pat's hilarious. He can be from time to time. He's a doofus. He's like a meathead doofus. But he could be amusing. Oof, you'd figure we'd be better at football in general. That's what I would think too. I would have assumed so. But apparently not. Or at least, maybe, it could just be Japan's getting better. This announcer sounds like Thomas Hayden Church. We know this is pretty disappointing. Maybe they're a naturalized citizen of Japan. That's why I don't want to assume. It's possible. It's always possible. Or it could be like, a parent is Japanese and, one parent isn't. You never know.
Memorable hits and maybe not so memorable for that player.
First and 15. Japan trying to make it memorable here, and they may. If they put it in the end zone, they do. It's a touchdown for Goto. And with that extra 6, they may be going to the goal.
Oh, wow. It was, 40-20?
Medal game on Sunday. Good run up the middle, and it's a major score for Japan.
Well, and you see that inside trap play where the left side guard trapped and pulled to the right, sealed off the end, which opened up the hole.
Yeah, so, maybe Japan is slowly becoming a powerhouse in American football. I doubt it. But it's fun to think about, I guess. Anyways, yeah, I should watch iShield 21. They already play a lot of baseball. Yeah, they're good. Whenever the World Baseball Classic happens, I always root for Japan. Their rivalry with Korea is always fun. Although I'm sure there are many aspects of that rivalry that's not fun. Ooh, a wood-cutting hotspot. Oh, can I get there before it goes away? Probably not. I'm probably just gonna miss out on it. I wish I had seen that earlier. Consornet. Oh, there's another one right there. Okay, cool. Hopefully I can get to the wood-cutting hotspot before the bandits get to me. Oh, they're engaged. Okay, cool. Also, what's fun watching is Japanese basketball. I watched the B League because Okinawa has a team. So I root for the Ryukyu Golden Kings. And they won the championship last year, I believe. They're pretty good. But X League's pretty fun to watch. Oh shit! Whew, almost ran off the side of a cliff. Although I guess there are probably aren't a lot of trees up here for me to chop down. I should probably go down anyways. There's one. What is my wood cutting at? $17? Damn. I got a ways to go before I can start cutting down ash trees. The oak trees give you a lot of experience, so those should be the ones I should be looking for. The pine trees basically give you no experience. I need more oak trees. Back, welcome back. I gotta put my, wait, what? Who's coming after me? Oh, you? Bitch. I gotta put my Steam purchase on pause for a little bit. There are a few games I want to pick up. But, I have to be responsible with my money for a little while. Ah, there we go. See? Cutting down those oak trees. So, was there any other news going on today? Like, I've just been paying attention to the political stuff. But, I feel like that probably would have served good cover for, like, other shitty news. Were there, like, any more game industry layoffs going on? I'm still a little perplexed at, like, Intel laying off, you know, I forget however many it was, like 15% of its workforce, but they have a massive workforce, so it's like thousands upon thousands of people that they laid off. I didn't realize they were in such dire shape. I'm pretty sure the markets having their momentary crash didn't help them at all. Thought I heard a cat behind me. I did. Galby, you trying to freak me out, making noises and then hiding? Bark splitter, chop down 200 trees. I'm just like in a zone right now. Just going into like a quasi-vegetative state. Chopping down trees. Bundle of twigs. Oh, I don't feel like I haven't exploited this place. Oh, here's some more. I haven't exploited this place of all these trees yet. This guy's like a one-man deforestation machine. I'm one level away from being able to take down the ash trees. I need to find more oaks. There's one. I think that's an oak. It might be an ash. No, it's an oak. Damn it. These damn ash trees that look like oak trees. I guess the ash ones are the ones that are split. The oak ones just have one big trunk. It's an ash tree, and this one's an oak one next to it. There we go. I catch on to things sometimes. I hear a monster growl. Damn it. Fucking up on my oak trees. Damn, really? Oh shit, what the fuck? Yo! Getting hit with a ray from Dark Sovereign, ready to be the party of 4. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Dark Sovereign, thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Is that a Brook emote? That looks like a Soul King. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. I hope your stream went well. Hope your night's going really good. What's up? No problem. And yes, awesome, awesome. I just threw out my Brook costume. I went as Brook for Halloween last year, and I kept the costume in my car for some reason. And it was really annoying the hell out of me because like I had a crazy ass wig that was glued onto like a skull mask, and the wig kept getting caught up in random shit, and I got angry about it and just threw it all in the trash. But I like that costume. I'll probably recreate it at some point. But not enough Brook love amongst the One Piece community, in my opinion. Yeah, I've been playing the Bloodline too. That actually sounds cool though. It was pretty awesome. It was pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I got a lot of props for it. I don't know. Maybe I have a picture of it. To everybody that came in with the raid, hello. My name is Devin. This is Yale Nerdcast. I play a lot of role-playing games on the stream, and generally just rant and rave about whatever may be happening in the world, gaming news related or otherwise, current events related, anything that might tickle my fancy, I suppose. But most of the time, I just do a lot of role-playing games, and any kind of game that somebody suggests I should play that might be on Steam or something, I give it a check out. Because I am a ruthless Steam addict. So, hey, Doc Sorvin, thank you for following me. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Let me see if I can find it here. Yeah, this was my Brook costume, and this was someone I don't even know who this person is. I was literally out at a nightclub, and I was just looking. I was looking for any other kind of straw hat, you know. And I was like, I can't be the only person that's like gonna dress up from someone from One Piece this Halloween, surely. I saw a Zoro, but I didn't get a chance to go near him, but I saw this, I came across this Luffy, and I was like, okay, we have to take a picture. So that's where this came from. But yeah, this was a cool costume, but this wig just kept getting caught up in shit, and I got really annoyed with it and just threw it all out. So sucks, but eventually I'll rebuild my Brook costume. This is the classic costume, but I kind of want to do like a Soul King one where he has like the flower bell bottoms and whatnot. Brook pretty great. Really loving this game. I do too. Every now and then, I'm sure he stopped by your stream too, but every now and then the developer will come in and just check it out and, you know, see how I like it, see what I think about it. He's very receptive to like feedback, so it's pretty cool to be able to talk to the dev on that. Cool dude too. He streams he does development streams as well, where he'll just be working on the game. You can see him like scripting things in Unreal while just chatting with people. It's pretty neat. It's very, very transparent game development process. Soul King is where it's at. Bro, weenie dogs. I'm a weenie dog person, so where are you at? There you are. Oh, wrecked. Oh, wait, oh, Jesus, I popped her head off. I didn't want to get that brutal with it. Damn, alright, this guy is just like a cold-blooded murderer now. Every now and then, I'll dog sit my best friend's dogs, and she has a couple of weenie dogs, and they're my favorite buddies in the world. Like, she got me into weenie dogs. Really, I didn't know. Yeah, Shield Bearer Studios. If you want to give him a follow on Twitch, Shield Bearer Studios. He pops in every now and then. He's a real cool dude. And his development process, like, because I've worked in the game industry myself, so like, I'm not a stranger to game development, but it's a really interesting time right now, because a single person, and only one person worked on this game, a single person can make a game that's as developed and robust as this, because the development tools are just that sophisticated now and that easy to pick up and use as a single user. And it's interesting to see how quickly he can iterate on things and how fast he can get stuff pushed out just by working by himself. Because when you're working with a team, it's much more of a process and it slows things down dramatically. So it's kind of cool to see it from that angle. I had a level 11 character that just lost under the map due to some druid quest I was doing. So I had to make a new one tonight. You know what? I was actually, right before you jumped in, I was in an ogre den. And I was, you know, engaged in battle with the ogre. It was an interior, you know, dungeon. And I used my skill. I don't even know what the skill's called. You grab the guy and you bludgeon him with your axe or whatever. Is it not even a part of this list? Yeah, I don't even know what the ability is called. Yeah, it's number 4 on my hotbar there, whatever that is. But usually you're grabbing like bandits or goblins or whatever, and it's no big deal when you glom onto them. But because the ogre was so giant, when I grab onto them in an outside terrain, I clip onto them, but inside, like, I grabbed him, I clipped into him, and then I think he like threw me off of him. And when he threw me off of him, he threw me under the map. So I started falling out of the world. But all I did, because I was definitely not going to roll a new character, all I did was hit tab and then hit the overworld button, and then I left and salvaged my character. So next time you find yourself falling out of the map, just do that to save yourself. Oh, hell yeah. Now I can go after those ash trees. I like the style of art. It's very charming and reminds me of For the King. You know, when I first started playing it, I didn't know how I felt about the art style. Like, I kind of wanted it to be, you know, a little more involved, but recognizing the limitations of a single guy making this game, like, I grew to like it. I kind of enjoy it now. Like, it's rudimentary, but not in a bad way. Like, it definitely has its own style. Is it unarmed? No, it's not in there. I thought for certain that it was part of the, maybe it's, yeah, let me look in the skill book. Oh, here it is. Relentless pummeling. That's what it is. Relentless pummeling. Yeah, if you use relentless pummeling on a giant ogre, you're gonna clip into them. And In the outside world, I don't think it's much of a problem. It just looks ugly. But if you do it inside of like a small dungeon or something, it might throw you out of the world. Never mind, but looks cool. Oh, I could do that too? Yeah, if you ever fall through the world, just go ahead and hit that tab and just exit wherever you're at, if you can. I don't know if you can always do that in certain dungeons or not. Alright, where are those ash trees at? How did you discover this game? Like, how did you come across it? Like, I can't even remember. It may have been a community member that told me about it. So many of the games I play come as recommendations from channel members. I can't remember if this was one of those or not. But a lot of the times, like, I'm kind of a Bethesda streamer. I play a lot of Elder Scrolls on my stream. I'm actually in the middle of playing Morrowind right now. I've been off and on Morrowind. I was doing a Fallout 4 playthrough, but then I just got bored of it. Got back into Morrowind. And a lot of this game, when I talked to the developer about it, he describes this game as Morrowind meets Mount & Blade, which is a pretty perfect, you know, summary of what this game is. Morrowind and Mount & Blade. So, if you like Morrowind type games, then this is definitely up your alley. Well, I hope you have a great evening. Honestly, I watch a YouTuber who focus on indie games on Steam called Splattercat Gaming. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome then. A bit of RuneScape too. I could see that, yeah. Oh man. The ash tree gives me a lot of experience points. At any rate, yeah, if you gotta take off, I know how it is after you do a stream. You need to decompress, so if you gotta go do that, go take care of yourself. Thank you again for the raid, I appreciate it. And the follow, I appreciate that too, and I hope I see you around. I'll hit you with the follow myself and check your stuff out. Once I'm done, I'm in a kind of in a zone right now. This game is real easy to veg out to, so I've been chopping down trees for God knows how long. I actually play a lot of Mount & Blade off stream. Oh, nice. Which one? Like during the beginning of the pandemic. Well, okay. I first started playing Mount & Blade. I think a little bit around when it came out, because I was working at BioWare at the time, and the team that I was on they were getting into Mount & Blade. I would hear them talking about it, and I was always curious, like, oh, that actually sounds like a fun game. So I started playing it back then. This was like 2011, 2012 maybe. And I was just awful at it. Like, the only thing I could do was I would go and I would recruit some people from a village, and I would try to train them to fight, and then the village would get raided and we would all get wiped out, and I would get kidnapped. And then they would drag me to another part of the map. I would lose all my stuff, and then I would just be walking around without any weapons or anything. And then I would get attacked by sea raiders, and the same thing will happen over and over. So I got frustrated with it back then and quit. But a few years later, when the pandemic started, I gave it another shot. I started playing it on the Xbox. And that time, I thoroughly dominated that game. I thoroughly dominated it. I had a lot of fun doing it. So I love Mount & Blade. And I have part 2. I have Bannerlord. I haven't gotten into it the way that I did the original, but it's still pretty fun. It's still cool. I like it. Currently 2 Bannerlords. It's a bit wonky, but fun at times. I mostly run as a military merchant. Nice. It is a little wonky. I tried to play it with the AI mod, the AI voice mod. Couldn't quite get that to work. But I do like how they built out the towns a little bit more than they were in the first Mountain Blade. Okay, I gotta stop. I've been chopping down trees for far too long. Thank you. That was an epic run of tree chopping. I'm sure Captain Planet is very upset with me right now. Where are you going, dude? Oh. Lots of, Oh, I need nails. That's what I need. I need nails. I don't know how to get nails in this game. Alright, great stream. Good night, my guy. Have a great stream. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks for the raid and the follow, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. Thanks for the lurk as well. Hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, man. Fuck Captain Planet. I didn't say he was my hero. They can't tell me what to do. Break out the chainsaw. Oh, what happened? Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Oh, there's an ogre den. I'm gonna give that a second shot. Let me give the ogre den a second shot here. Oh, and it's nighttime too. Let me break out my lantern. Alright, where are you at, ogre? He's somewhere around here. I hear the music. Where is he? What? Oh, the music stopped. What? Where'd he go? You can buy them from the blacksmith at the town above the area you do the steps at. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know that. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I'll have to go to that town and talk to that blacksmith then. You know what? I bet you that ogre spawned, and then I bet you he flew... Oh, wait, no, I hear music again. What's going on? Is this the ogre den? Where's the entrance? There's no entrance. I think the ogre dens are probably in a pretty busted state. Maybe I shouldn't try to do these things. I mean, it's a giant ogre. You can't miss him if he's around, so I think something broke here. Oh, what a bummer. The town in front of the steps. I know I know where you're talking about. I just can't remember the name of that town. I don't even know where the steps are. Elder Glen. Oh, Elder Glen. Oh, okay. Wait, the steps are over here? Oh, yeah, they're right here. I guess I just zoomed out a little too far. Okay, Elder Glen. I wonder if I should just head there now. Because I don't know if I could do any more building. I think all of my upgrades that I want to do, I think they require me having nails. I did make my enchantment, my wizard tower for enchantments. And I did make my smithy too. Wonder if I can buy them from him. Nope, he just has some basic weapons and a tool. Elder Glen Woods is a separate area with the steps. Elder Glen is above it. I keep needing to go to bed, but I keep getting involved with Discord. Lol, alright. Going to bed now, best of luck. Hey, thank you. Have a good rest of your night. I would keep Discord silenced, or you'll get sucked into some stuff again. This is my issue. I gotta start turning my phone off when I go to bed. Okay, let's see. What do I have here? Engineer Workshop allows you to purchase and construct your own siege machines, such as ballistae and cannons. The Engineer Workbench allows you to construct gadgets and flintlock weaponry. There's a point in this game where I'm going to need to lay a town to siege. Brewery. Coming soon. I have a smithy. Fletcher coming soon. Aviary coming soon. Herbalist coming soon. General store. Why does it say I have 0 of 100? I've got tons of that stuff. Oh, okay, I have to allocate it. No nails, so let me go to Elder Glen then. Why'd you stop? I clicked on the thing over here. Nope, no wood cutting hotspots. Don't tempt me with more wood cutting. I've done enough for now. Oops. Can make camp here to explore Parford Lake. I think I did a ton of fishing here too. I like how this build gives you more of a notice of events popping up on the map. Bandit ambush, they're gonna intercept me. And there's a lot of undead hordes going around. Alright, that guy wasn't much of anything. Alright, I got all three of them lined up there. Anybody else? Who else wants some? Oh, there's a guy right there. Where's my, I thought I had a fireball spell. No, no, that's not what that was. Oh, no. That's not what that is. He just decided to say a prayer in the middle of battle. Did I not equip my fireball spell? There we go. Vampired some health from him. Where am I? I'm all turned around. Where is Elder Glit at? I thought I was right next to it. Oh, it's right there. Okay, cool. All right. I don't recall seeing nails at this guy's shop before, but maybe I wasn't really looking for him.
Blessings of the gods upon you.
I won't be eating tonight.
Yeah, he does have nails. He has a pack of nails.
I love the sound of the hammer and anvil.
I have so much money.
Always push yourself to improve. What next?
So long as there's no inventory management in this game, I may as well just just go overboard. Oh, I also need bullets.
Looking good so far.
Drop the coin.
Another fine job. Just a bit more.
Oh, I get it.
There we go.
This is some hard work.
Do 500 nails.
Smithing is my passion.
Alright, buddy, you don't have to convince me, man. I'm already buying 200 bullets and 500 nails from you.
Almost there. This is nothing.
I should go pick up some eggs from the market.
This is some hard work. I love the
They
sound
both
of
say the
hammer
speed
and
is
anvil.
slow. I wonder what the reload speed. I may as well just get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get one of these.
Looking good so far.
Somebody pushing me?
Another beautiful day.
Oh, I equipped it. Okay. Let's see how this rifle works out for me. Well, don't go running around town pointing it at people. Okay, now I can go back and finish building my general store. Oh, I wasn't even seeing. What is this? An ambush of some sort. Let's try out my rifle. Oh, there's a guy in the sky. I gotta deal with him first. He's popping off on me. Whoa! Wrecked him with one shot. Shot his armor off. Wrecked. Oh shit, he jumped over it. He jumped over my shot and whacked me good. Nice effort. Nice effort. Oh, the music didn't play. That means there's more. There's one over there. Let's try and take him from a distance. Oh, I got him. Oh, I got him from back there too. Dang. This guy is an eagle-eyed marksman. Oh, did I drop him? I think I did. Wow. This guy is a damn sniper. Still no music, so there's somebody else around here. That gun works well. Nice range on it too. Yeah, the range is really nice. The reload is a bit of an issue, but I mean, the reload with the other gun was an issue too. There they are. Nope, that didn't hit, but it made him aware of me. Oh, he has armor. That played the music, but there's one more guy, right? I think that's him right there. Some good hunting I just did right there. Probably should have bought more bullets, honestly. Oh, no more wood cutting. This game knows I have a wood cutting addiction. It's like, hey guy, here's some trees over here. Wait, what is that? That's new. Oh, it disappeared. Wait, what? What was that? Oh, a meteor. Where's the crash site at? Oh, there they are. Oh, shit. Do not get in the way of my mining these meteorites. Moonstone. I don't want to mine normal stones. I want to get these moonstones. I get good experience for them too. Damn it. Was that all of them? I thought there were more. I thought there were at least 5. 5 fragments, but I don't see any more smoke. I guess that was it. Oops. I like the way that the meteor events are done. It looks pretty cool when they come crashing out of the sky. Let's build some stuff with these nails. Oh, I had a general store going over here. Okay, cool. Ooh, health potion, stamina potion, mana potion, cure ailments. Could use some of those. Oh, he sells bullets too. I'll buy some shit from you. Just used a fair number sniping goblins, so I have a feeling I'm gonna keep doing that. Boost my shooting ability. Which is that? Where is that? Dagger, spears, unarmed stave, shields, bows, flintlock weapons. I'm only level 2? Man, I don't use guns enough. I call myself an American. Library. Oh, I don't have parchment. That's what's stopping me there. I've got plenty of the... Well, I guess I need to do some regular stone mining. With a quarry. Ah, okay, so I do need to go mine. I was bypassing the stones because I wanted the special items, but I guess I shouldn't have done that. I gotta go mine a bunch of normie stones now. Can I not just build residential houses? Library stable. Not available. Graveyard. Crypt vendor coming soon and necromancer altar. I don't have these things. Spirit essence? I don't think I do. Maybe I do. I loot a lot. I don't have the stones. I don't have the spirit essence. I have the bones and I have the ethereal arc stones, but I don't have the spirit essence, or I don't have the blood pool. The blood pool allows you to bathe in the cursed ichor that will grant you blood magic proficiency points so long as you have enough spirit points. Interesting. Armor. I don't have... Does canceling a construction deplete the resources that you allocate, or do you just take it back? It would suck if it depleted it, because, like, I can't tell. Oh, my guy's walking on his own. Where are you going, bro? Get back over here. I wish it told me how many of these items I had before I begin construction, because I don't know. I have birch and ash log. I have that stuff. It just doesn't tell me how much of it I have until I start construction. And if it turns out that it actually does destroy whatever you allocate when you cancel, then that sucks. I might be able to do this one. Yeah, I can do that. Oh, I can get fetch quests here. Chop birch trees, village job, deliver pine logs, village job, deliver ash logs, and chop pine, what? Pine what? Oh, pine trees. Okay, of course, pine trees. I just saw the T and then the text on the quest tracker. Okay, cool. Well, you know what? I got a little bit further this time. I got a little bit further. I'm at the 3-hour mark and I'm pretty tired, so. Oh no! No! Wait, do I have an autosave? I hit load instead of save. I hit load instead of save. I chopped down so many trees too. I got my logging up to level 20. I got all those ash trees. Oh, okay. It's still level 21. What? Wait, where am I at then? Like, where? I guess there is. Is there an autosave? Is there an autosave? That's the smith. Let me check how many. Okay, I have the rifle. Oh, I have the copper musket. Okay. How many bullets do I have? Okay, 200. Okay. All is not lost. All is not lost. Okay. That was a panic mode situation. Let me make sure I hit save. Why would they have this? They got to change the UI on this one. Okay, I think that worked, but it seems like it may have saved anyways. Oh boy. Oh man. Whew. Alright, well, that's it for me tonight. I am exhausted. I wonder if I can watch iShield anywhere. If it's available on any streaming service. I have Crunchyroll. It's probably on there. Oh wow, iShield 21 is 2005? I didn't realize it was that long ago. Yeah, it's on Crunchyroll. I guess I'll go watch it on Crunchyroll until I fall asleep. Crunchyroll. Getting ads, but have a good night, Devin. Hey, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for streaming. Hey, thanks for hanging out, Arachnid. I appreciate it, as always. Again, Dark Sovereign, I appreciate the raid and the follow. Thank you. I will be... Oh, I didn't even realize that he hit me with the stretch. I should have done that, because I'm definitely tensed up a little bit. All right. Let me see. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna raid. I'm gonna do a raid. A friend of mine's dad is a streamer, and he's doing No Man's Sky right now. He seems like a cool dude. I haven't met him, but he seems cool. So I'm gonna hit you with a raid for him. Let's see. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I'll be back on Thursday, so come hang out with me then. Don't know what I'm gonna play. Probably Morrowind, but you know, whatever the case may be, I'm sure we'll have a good time. If I don't see you then, I'll see you when I see you. Later, y'all. Stick around for the raid.